Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Candyman, the 1992 one, directed by Bernard Rose, written by Clive Barker and Bernard Rose, starring Virginia Madsen, Xander Berkeley, and Tony Todd. IMDb synopsis: the Candyman, a murderous soul with a hook for a hand, is accidentally summoned to reality by a skeptic grad student researching the monster's myth. What do you guys think?
This fucking
Candy.
lady just had a psychotic break, and she's blaming it on a fucking, spirit.
Ghost.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot less candy in this movie than I was led to believe.
It should have been called Karen Man, because Karen fucking summoned her, summoned him by being there.
Mm-hmm. She just had
My
to get
God.
into his business.
Yep. Then she wanted to
His
see the
business?
manager. Yeah.
His
His
business.
business.
None of your beeswax, okay?
The bee shit was kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm not
Those
a
are
big
freaking
fan of
real
having
bees.
bees on you.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, holy shit, this guy's a fucking hard ass. He's actually got the bees on him.
He's
Like, for
actually
real.
got the bees.
He's got
The
fucking
bees, I
Real
know.
bees there. This is not bullshit bees. This is real fucking bees.
Yeah.
I hope
Did
the
you-
bees weren't
like,
fucking. That'd be weird.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of them. Like I read in the trivia that he's like, okay, we're working with real bees here. If I'm gonna get stung, I get $1,000 for every bee sting. Well, he got stung. No, he got stung 23 times. So, I mean, right there.
Yeah,
That's a pretty pity.
yeah. It is. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, those are real bees in his mouth, for heaven's sakes. Oh,
Fuck that shit.
right?
Like that right there would just be like, no, dude. Like one of y'all is gonna be fucking doing something extra special for me if I'm gonna be sitting here fucking taking bees in my mouth. All right, like one of y'all are taking something else to your fucking mouth. All right, because if I'm taking bees in my mouth, no.
Mhm.
Like, homie, don't play this fucking game.
Yeah, I guess they used
kidding.
like young bees for this too, so their stings weren't as bad.
So there was bee breeding.
Mm-hmm.
There was bee breeding before. I don't think there's bee breeding during. But, I don't know. There's a lot of bees. I can't keep track of them
There's
all.
a renegade bee there who's just fucking hammering his dick in. He's just like, we're going to get after it. What are they going to do? Say no? We're stuck
Oh,
in a big
man.
pile.
Oh, man.
And then there was 23 bees who tried to make love to his face,
Mm.
Exactly.
It's true. These things are true.
which is like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, this
Fuck,
thing
could
was,
you imagine?
it was
ahead.
not, I don't know. It wasn't very good.
It wasn't.
Like, I don't know how they've made 3 others plus another remake. It just, I don't know. It was pretty boring to me. It was like just the killer stuff, the ghost stuff was kind of dumb. Like, she summons him and he kills everybody around her just because she doesn't believe. Like, if the idea is to kill only people who believe in you and you get power from people believing in you, then maybe don't kill everybody who believes in you, because then you don't have anybody to believe in you anymore.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
thing.
like, what the fuck? I mean, I know the idea in this movie was he was making a new legend, and all that stuff, but still, it's just like, I don't know. It didn't do. The new movie is more boring than this to me. Like,
Mhm.
it's like an hour and a half of nothing, and I stopped
The
watching.
new
it.
movie is worse than this.
Yeah, I watched
Okay,
like
for
an hour and a
horror
half of it.
movie, well, this was made in what, like the 90s?
92. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
A horror
the
movie for a
fucking
horror
prime of
movie in the
horror
90s.
time.
This is not like the worst out of all of those, like by any stretch. It was
Uh-uh.
all right.
It's up there with the worst
Yeah.
for me. I've watched a lot of horror movies.
I'm
from
talking
that.
about
Yeah, but
If you were in
Time.
1992,
If I
there's
was in
no
1992, I
fucking-
didn't watch it
there's
because
no
I
The
was scared of these
Conjuring.
things.
because it was
Yeah.
this one was ridiculously scary at that time. Because I watched it for the first time Oh, okay. It was during the summer, so I don't know if it was 92 or 93, but like really right after it came out on tape at a slumber party. And it was a huge slumber party. And I was one of like the younger kids there. And so they're like, let's watch a scary movie. I'm like, oh, all right. I've already watched scary movies at home. Why not? This was not something that I watched at home. This was bullshit. And for the longest time, it was freaking. I was so embarrassed. I screamed and screamed and screamed, and I just could not sleep. Thank goodness. I think what did we watch before or after the same night? We watched Captain Ron with Kurt Russell.
Now,
Yeah.
that was a scary
And-
movie.
No.
The fucking acting in
But-
that was just like, whoa.
Well, as a kid, whatever. But no, I was beyond scared shitless from this movie. Like, obviously, like this morning when we were watching it, I wasn't like freaked out. But that Tony, what's his name? Tony Todd? Is that his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
He has some like presence to him. Like there's some like scariness for sure. That voice and like the intense eye look, whatever.
I just wish it was a better movie and they would have done better. He just he does a great job. I'm not saying he didn't do a great job. It's just I don't think this movie
what do
was
you mean-
very good for it. So
Yeah.
it's just like the
What do
story
you
was
mean?
just it was just a
The
boring
storyline?
story. It was just didn't do anything for me. The idea that this thing is trying to like I said, he's trying to he's killing people who believe in him because he gets power from people believing in him. And it's like doing this like I don't know, it just and he's like murdering everybody around it too. So he's like a really shitty I guess it's a little scarier because he kills everything else. It's not just like he doesn't just kill the fucking big boob teenager running down the stairs. He kills the
Yeah.
fucking baby or the dog, that kind of shit. That's
Dog,
that's
the
scarier.
little boy in the
Yeah.
bathroom, like
Yeah.
he was handicapped already, and then
Yeah.
just like
So that's a little
Gotta clean it
scarier
off.
there, but it's like he didn't have any like limits on what he would do where you don't see that from Freddy or Michael Myers. Well, you do see that from Freddy,
There's
but you don't see that.
menace in this. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Like, there's no buildup of terror. It's just she goes to some place and then, then she finds out some kid gets his wiener chopped off, and then she wakes up after she had a psychotic break after she kidnapped a baby. And what was the other thing she did? She cut a dog's head off.
She cut a dog's
which is
head
like-
off. She killed her friend.
That's fucked up. Yeah. Then she just kills her buddy. And
you didn't do that.
what?
You think
I
she
mean,
actually did that?
that's what it looked like to everybody else.
Okay, honey, did you see the footage that the guy fucking showed her?
Yeah, she's
She
on
was
the bed,
having a psychotic episode.
and she
The
said it's underneath me.
Candyman's not real in that. She's literally just having a psychotic episode.
I didn't see it that way.
That's the whole thing. It's like she's a psycho. And I mean, of course, like she kills her fucking husband and whatever too.
He's a
After he's
shitbag
out-
anyways.
Well, I mean, he's plowing the fucking student like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like that's not cool. You don't bang students. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, I have
it
a
is-
feeling she was probably a student also when they started banging. So.
Oh, well, that's probably a good call on that one.
Jesus.
Because she was a grad student in this, so she was probably at that same, at that level before, and it's exactly what happened then. He just moves from student to student. It's just a fucking. He deserved to get, offed there. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Well, then, like the lady, the gal knew she was married too, which is like,
Yeah.
ew, that's
Mhm.
fucked up. Don't do that. Anyways, like she had a psychotic episode. That's what happened. She
Yeah.
fucking she just wakes up like she's there. The scariest part of the movie is that if he is real, he somehow just teleported her and then wiped her memory after he made her kill all those people.
No.
You can't make me believe that she didn't kill all those people.
She was covered
'Cause
in
she
blood
definitely
every
did.
time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, and then like she just gets let out of jail.
Well, she
They just
snuck
let her
past
out of
because
jail?
she wore a nurse's uniform. Remember?
No, I mean the first time she goes.
Oh,
she
yeah,
got
yeah.
arrested for
Oh,
the
that's right.
gal.
When they thought she
She just got
kidnapped
let
the
out of
fucking
jail.
when they thought she kidnapped the baby, they let her out of jail. Yeah, I was like, no, there's no fucking way they'd let you out of jail. That was they thought
No.
you kidnapped the baby.
Not even
Come
at
on.
that era.
No.
You know, that's one of those little propaganda things they throw in some of these movies. But on the good note, after she got out of jail, we did get to see some nice side boob. Those were nice boobs. I was like, nice. It's not like,
nice.
you know, little teeny tiny ones or whatever. It's nice to see, you know,
Like the
something that
girl
would
in the
weigh
opening
something in your hand.
babysitter.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyways,
the boobs really didn't do it for me, you know.
Well, and then the guy, like, I think he's in an episode of the X-Files, and I want to see he's scarier in that. Like, he doesn't, I think in the episode of the X-Files, he doesn't have to sleep, which is like,
He doesn't
Are we,
need to
talking,
sleep, you mean?
are we talking about Candyman or are we talking about
the guy who played Candyman, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Tony Todd.
Yeah. He's in an episode where they remove something out of his brain and make it so he doesn't have to sleep anymore.
Hmm.
And then I want to say he can like do stuff to you in your dreams, which is way scarier than this. Because like,
Man, he plays Venom in the new Spider-Man game. He's got a good voice for that.
Mhm.
yeah, that is scary. So, I mean, I don't know. I thought the lady, like the acting, a lot of it was pretty good. The story was like, what the hell are you guys doing here?
Yeah. No, it was definitely a bit of a slow kind of movie there. It didn't really have any real, you know, draw to continue really paying too much attention to the damn story. That's
Like
for
I
sure.
said, there was no menace. Like The Conjuring starts off with like a little bit of things happen, somebody gets scared, and then
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Well, I mean, most of
things-
the haunting movies, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they do the whole, you know, cycle of, you know, the whole haunting thing there. They start with you know,
Yeah.
minor shit there, making people feel uneasy and unnerved, and then it gets drastically worse and worse the more, you know, scared they get there, because that's what, you know, apparently is what gives ghosts their powers or demons their power to be able to, you know, haunt and fucking possess you, is they have to fucking terrify you, you know. I forget what they call the whole fucking process there. It's like an infestation or some shit, or
yeah.
what do they fucking call it there?
Well, they
But,
get, you know, they probably can get some kind of emotional shit out of you,
Yeah.
you know.
So
which isn't-
that's what it is. Fucking demons are actually just emotional vampires from Twilight.
yeah, that's right. They're
But
Colin
they are.
Robinson, but they're better at their job.
Exactly, they're fucking yeah. You
They're
know,
they're
that-
ethereal.
That's the actual what is it? Fucking psychic vampire council.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of demons instead. The
Well,
level
so-
that the level we see in What We Do in the Shadows is just like a mid tier version of that.
Exactly.
I mean, how do you guys think they could have done the movie a little better?
I don't know. I don't think it's I don't know. It's just the premise didn't seem great. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. It just they obviously haven't figured out how to do it because the new one isn't very good either. So they made 3 of these things back in the day, and I don't know how the other ones are. What I read is the other ones don't follow this story either. Like they do it differently in the other 2. Like it's not like he's building up legends of somebody else. You know, like new people. He doesn't do the same kind of thing. I think he's just like a straight up slasher in the other ones. He's still like a ghost dude, but I think he's just like a slasher in the other ones. And it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't I don't know. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to say. It just didn't really grab my attention. You know, and kind of just, you know, like bleh, in a movie.
Like I'm trying to think. I don't know how you can make this so it's not like to make it so it's not like Freddy Krueger or something like that. Because it's basically like he's kind of doing shit like that where he's making people see stuff
Yeah.
and doing things
Make
like
it to
that.
where
He's
it's
just
not something that's
he's not
already been
doing it in there.
established.
Yeah, he's not doing something in their dreams.
Mhm.
Though I guess he's kind of doing that with her. He's like, you know, controlling her. He's basically possessing her to do stuff, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just
It's weird.
yeah.
It's like, what would you do to make this? But I like, not having the spoiler of the guy telling what happened. I think they could have done that better because, like, that one professor where she's like, where she was talking about burying some guy, and I'm like, what the hell are you even talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is just weird. They don't talk like that. I don't know what the hell professors talk about, but it's not that. That's not it.
Usually professors talk about how fucking sick and tired they are of their fucking retarded fucking students.
That's probably it. They're like, you know what this one fucking guy did?
Yeah.
The guy shit his pants in the middle of the lesson.
Pretty
Can
much,
you fucking believe that?
That's typically what they bitch about. Also, they bitch about their pay. They bitch about the lack of resources that their fucking job gives them. Like, it's not like, oh, like, it's full on academic stuff. They're not like, oh, I'm
No.
out here researching. No, it's usually like, yeah, did you hear the dean got in a car accident? Yeah, I heard that fucker got shit-faced drunk, got in another fight with his wife.
I know a lot of them bitch about capitalism too.
Yeah,
because I'm 99% sure they all think they'd be like a commissar if there wasn't capitalism.
Well, it really depends on what field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my field there, not so much. A liberal arts field, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, when you get in the ag field, it's more of a not really so much that kind of.
Well, you wouldn't think. I mean, that's not a good plan. Most people who can farm anything at all realize, like,
you don't share your cows with your fucking neighbor. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like, that's not going to
yeah.
work well. Like, it's just, that's not how that goes,
Like the effort part of it. Like, anyways, back to this movie.
Yes.
I feel like they really could have just been like, hey, I mean, there was, I don't know. I kept watching this and I'm like, this is not scary because there's no menace to the guy. Like, he just murders people. So and they're kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, and then there's like, first of all, what kind of a selfish asshole even thinks about it when somebody's like, yeah, you're like 30 something, but I'm going to kill a baby.
Yeah.
Unless you just, whatever. It's like, you just fucking take one for the team. It's a baby. Yeah. I mean, you might ask the woman and be like, is everything normal on this kid? He's not like got a heart condition or something, right? I mean, you don't know. Like, if the kids are only got like a year to live, like, well,
okay,
that's not a good deal. But if the kid's gonna live a long time, then you got a Private Ryan this shit and fucking take care of it. And this lady's just like, I'm gonna talk to this fucking guy's manager and not deal with it. It's like, oh my god, lady. Go to, knock it off, bro. I don't know.
This
like
guy's
I said,
been
there's
working like steady since like fucking early 90s, I think. The 80s.
no shit.
86. He's been working steady since 86. Like I don't really see lapses in like years here. He's done something television or movie. He's got a good voice, so like I mean, fuck yeah.
He's been in a
there.
shitload of television.
Yeah. He's like in all the. I'm pretty sure he's in all the Final Destination movies because he plays like Death.
Oh shit! Those fucking movies made an entire fucking generation of people fucking terrified of fucking driving next to a logging truck.
As they should be.
Like kids nowadays who've never watched that movie will never know just that instinctual fear when you're driving down the road and you find yourself behind a logging truck. You're like, no, I gotta get away from this fucking thing. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna be fucking near it.
I've met logging truck drivers. I work with them. I wouldn't fucking stay near them either.
You see now? Okay, now, like, now, like, you actually have like real job experience.
Yeah.
Tell you why you shouldn't be around it. Most people our generation don't have that. It's just we all watch Final Destination and we know from that you don't fuck around with logging trucks, bro. It's not worth the risk.
Well, I mean, that movie has maybe helped get rid of a lot of accidents.
I mean, yeah, undoubtedly, bro. Because most people like they don't want to fuck with that shit. They're like, no, I'm not going near that motherfucker.
I mean,
I don't
I've
fucking
seen,
care.
I've been in a truck with my dad, and we watched this lady pass him, rip over, slam on the fucking brakes, and when she started passing, my dad's like, "Nope, she's gonna fucking stop," and he pulled the fucking trailer brake on and just jammed the brakes, and he had all fucking 20 whatever tires lit up, skidding down the road. And I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
she still disappeared under the hood for like a split second, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this lady's a fucking idiot. And he's like, yeah, if I had my way, somebody just be waiting for her at her destination and just shoot her in the head. Like, because
Well,
she just fucking near killed somebody right there.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, back in the fucking day, like especially when you're doing that kind of shit there, dash cams weren't really a thing, you know what I mean? Because otherwise it's just like, don't even hit the fucking brake and just fucking flow through. And if she winds up underneath you, she winds up underneath you. It's gonna be fucking her insurance that has to cover all that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, like all of that, that's all like you shouldn't have been following that close. That's your fault. Even
Well,
if
no,
you're a
because like
truck.
if someone cuts you off and slams on the brakes, like if you can prove it, which is the dash cam there,
Yeah.
like even in that situation there, like they'll be like, no, like they fucking jammed in front of you, hit their fucking brakes, and this is what resulted in you going on top of them. Like they're 100% fucking at fault, even though you rear-ended them. Like they're the ones at fault because they made
Yeah.
this unavoidable, And so they'll be like, no, fuck you, and that's like I said, that's why you good to have a fucking, a dash cam because like you never fucking know when some fucking jackass is gonna try fucking pulling shit like that on you, because I mean that's
Yeah,
the
she was
most
just an
common
idiot
insurance
and
fraud.
thought she was late. Because she just
Dude.
was just trying to get somewhere fast. And I was like, oh my God, this is not good.
Oh, this
What the hell are you doing?
lady's about to fucking lose a dimension and become two-dimensional.
Yeah,
You
she
know?
was like jealous of that lady's power. You know, she wanted to Candyman some people, probably her kids, because that's who was in the car. She had a bunch of
Yeah.
kids, and my
Oh
dad's
yeah.
like,
'Cause, I
"Oh
mean,
fuck, here
like,
we go."
yeah. Okay, that's just one thing I never fucking fully understood is like why the fuck are people so goddamn stupid to think that you could ever win a battle against a fucking diesel truck? You know what I
Well,
mean?
there's a group of
Like,
people, Ricky, when they're driving, they completely like lose the idea that there's other human beings in the world besides them. And everything that they're around is static. So once they pass it, it just stays right there.
yeah,
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Ricky,
whole
good
bunch
luck,
of them.
everybody else.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
they
still,
just do that.
it's just. I mean, you see a diesel truck, and for whatever reason, your brain thinks like, oh no, I have the right of way above this diesel truck, even though that if I cut this fucking thing off, like chances are, I'm gonna become two-dimensional instead of three-dimensional because it's gonna fucking flatten
Yeah,
my ass.
it's gonna be no good.
Yeah, it's just like every time I see a fucking large truck, I'm like, hey, bro, I don't even really care if I have to get stuck behind you for a little while, like because I don't want to cut off in front of you, and then you end up not seeing me or not be able to stop, and then now I'm a fucking pancake now because of that, And
I
honestly, the only
actually
person
have
I
a
have to
pretty
blame is because of
effective
myself.
long distance driving technique where I just get behind like a truck that with like a driver that seems like he knows what he's doing, and I just follow the guy at a safe following distance.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't have any fucking problems.
No. Yeah.
There's a deer, he's slowing down. There's a guy
Yeah.
driving like an idiot, he avoids it. And all I got to do is just follow him, and it
No. Yeah.
completely takes all of the thinking out of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like honestly, like if you get behind a good fucking truck driver that's been doing it for a
Yeah.
fucking while, like they're out there, like they know how to fucking observe and watch for fucking hazards. They know what the fuck they're doing. Like they know where to go. They know how to fucking deal with all that kind of shit. They're like really fucking well. So it's like, you want to be fucking real fucking safe. You get behind a fucking diesel truck and you follow at a safe fucking distance and you just follow their fucking lead because
Yeah, it
they're not
works.
gonna fucking lead you wrong most of the time. You
Yeah,
know?
you can just literally just go along. It's fine. They don't pass anybody. They don't do anything
No.
stupid. It's
Yeah.
nice. And
Yeah,
like,
they just
yeah, are you gonna get there at 70 miles an hour? No.
no,
But
but you're gonna get there
yeah.
with fucking minimal fucking headache and going like, I fucking hate all these fucking people. Get the fuck out of my way. You're not gonna be doing that.
Oh, I'm
You're just
still
gonna-
doing that, but it's not
Well,
as bad.
yeah.
Because you watch people do dumb stuff.
Oh no,
Now-
yeah.
Now, what do you guys like? I don't know. Like I said, there was no menace to this movie. Like the movie House, for instance, it like builds up with shit happening. It doesn't just
Yeah.
start off with like, well, let's see, what was the first thing that happened? Oh,
They talk about
the
the lady in the one babysitting the kid, and then invites the bad boy over, and they're gonna
Stinky
bang,
motherfucker
and
just
then
farted.
nice. Then they're gonna bang, and then they do the Candyman thing in the mirror, and then she
Yeah.
gets killed in the bathroom, and somehow it spills to the ceiling.
yeah, he just poked a hole through the ceiling somehow.
Or
The blood,
or the semen.
the semen, and the blood.
Okay.
And then like a bad boy smiling to himself. That's not how they do it. You know,
Yeah, I
they're
don't know.
angry that it didn't happen sooner and that she wasted this much of his time.
Was there a reason? Like, did I miss something? Was there a reason he comes back at all? Like he's like killed in the past, like real far back, right? Like in the fucking 1700s or some shit, right? It's like super
Yeah.
far back.
Yeah.
Is there a reason he comes back? Like, is there some spell cast? Did they
Yeah, they
mention
dumped
anything
his
like
ashes on the thing. Was
that?
was
Where
the
the
reason
place
I-
is? Okay,
Yeah,
where the place is
Oh,
built.
yeah.
Okay, all right. The Cabrini.
which is
Green.
like, I mean, although like if you were that guy, wouldn't it be rad to fucking haunt those dickheads? Except the dickheads who did it were definitely not the dickheads who were living at the fucking
no.
place.
This is like
Completely
the,
different group of people.
Yeah, this is like the people in that building should be like, yo, you should go and take these guys out. Maybe they're the ones spreading the rumor to all these rich white people up in the hills, like this fucking babysitter lady, to go and, say Candyman. So he goes after them. Because, like, you'd think they would know better than to say it. Like, why did that lady in that apartment say it at all? Like, she would, she had to have heard of some people.
I mean, for Jesus Christ,
taking
like,
her out.
I won't even say fucking Bloody Mary in the fucking mirror. And I know that shit's not gonna do anything. I still won't do it. I'm like, you know what? On the off fucking chance I somehow fucking clipped into a fucking alternate dimension where this shit actually is fucking real, I'm not gonna fucking take that goddamn fucking chance. Why? Because there's no fucking point to. There's no reason behind it.
Yeah.
Like, why bother taking the chance to fucking summon some goddamn demon to come out there and
I
try to
gotta
fucking
say,
kill you?
They would definitely have paid the Ghostbusters if this was on fucking Harvard ground. Like
Yeah.
they would have gotten rid of them because, like, I mean, and that would be the right type of people to do that to.
Yeah.
Because,
Have
like,
you have you seen like some of the TikToks of like the apartment buildings with mirrors like this, where
No.
there are
No.
like legit like apartment buildings that still have these kinds of fucking
Yeah.
medicine cabinet things going, where like you
Yeah,
can push through into the other side of into the other apartment. Like I didn't because I didn't watch this movie because it scared me when I was little, so I never watched it. When I watched it now, I'm like, oh. Man, that's a little more frightening. Just like the fact that these buildings have this fucking, because usually what it is like it'll be like somebody who gets a new apartment and they hear or feel wind coming because the mirror isn't sealed properly around the thing, so they find that their mirror is loose and so they pull it off, and then they see the back of the other mirror and they push on it and it falls out, and then they go through. And it's like another medicine cabinet kind of thing, just like this. And they go through, and it's like a fully empty apartment. Sometimes they're done, sometimes they're not. And it's just like there's no wall between the things. Just I've seen some videos, and they're like, basically, you have two apartments unless somebody moves into that other one.
Well, actually, I was seeing this one fucking video on like this girl, I think there, like she pretty much does the same thing there. She goes through a medicine cabinet there, looking around there, and she gets in there and she's like this whole other fucking room in there, like fully finished, everything like that. There's nothing in there, just full of fucking dust, like in cobwebs. It's like it's been abandoned there. She's looking around and she's like, "There's no door that leads into this particular apartment room." He's like, she like walks outside. She's like, "Look, like I'm the end apartment here, and there's this huge gap here. I figured it was for ducting or an elevator or some kind of fucking issue with the building. Like that's where they ran all their shit at. So she figured that gap was, but she's like, no, there's a full on empty apartment building here, unused, just chilling here." So she ends up like opening the fucking thing up there, and she's like, "I have like 3 extra fucking bedrooms now." She's like, "I have a 6-bedroom fucking apartment at this point now for the cost of a 3-bedroom. Like, and ain't no one gonna know this because I just fucking put the mirror in the wall back to where it looks like it's there, but it's on a fucking hinge now." It's actually just like you can just go in that bitch now, like it's no issue.
I feel like the guy from the Continental lives there, and all the mirrors are just one-way mirrors, and he's just like, she
Like
thinks
the,
that I'm not
uh,
here.
The guy, the concierge. You're talking about
Yeah,
him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. The SNL guy, and he's just like lights the
Damn it.
fucking cigar.
Oh.
And,
Yeah.
oh, whoops. So
God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah. No, that like so if you ever get an apartment, check out your medicine cabinet.
Yeah, it might
Make
be
sure there's
full
not
of some-
another room behind there.
Yeah.
I totally see that though. After living in the one in Oregon, others just like it seems like they just wanted to cram people in. There was constantly like new people, and then it's like I don't know. It just seems like something that would they try to do to save on space or money or
Yeah.
Something,
no
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. It's just like I saw this and I was like, man, that would be creepy as fuck. Especially if you push into
Uh-huh.
it and there's somebody else on like maybe not somebody else
Oh,
on the other
Jesus.
side, but you see like somebody else's shit on the other side. Maybe you do it in the middle of the day and you just see some like fully furnished apartment somebody's definitely using. You're like, fuck. Let's put this back up, steal it up.
like legit.
Nobody saw anything.
I don't know how that
Yeah.
felt. I don't
the
know.
mirror's
There's a
just
mannequin
on the
that's-
ground, fucked
Exactly.
up.
Exactly. Has a medicine cabinet just on the ground, shattered. You're just like, don't fucking worry about it, bro. I'm gonna go
It's
play
like
some fucking.
it's like you push it through, and there's some guy with his fucking foot up on the thing, just fucking. He was shaving his balls and his
Mhm.
ass
Or he's just,
crack.
or he's just sitting, or
He's just laying there, and he's like, "You fucking broke my mirror, you
And he
dickhead."
cuts himself? Was that what you're trying
No,
to say?
no, no. He doesn't
Oh,
cut
he
himself.
gets like
yeah,
You
yeah.
just get a full cock shot because he
Mhm.
turns sideways, and
You
he's
know
like,
that would be worse than
"You
what I was
fucking
thinking.
dumb bitch."
I was just thinking like he's like push it in, and all of a sudden like there's just some like random dude just sitting there like on a shitter taking a dump, and you're like,
That would
Ah.
be funny too.
like,
You fucking
like-
broke my goddamn mirror,
Mhm.
you jackass.
you just kind of do that. Then he kind of looks at me, he's like, "Thank God, tell me you have toilet paper." I've been eyeing this
oh
back.
my gosh.
I've been fucking eyeballing my fucking bathroom mat for the last hour now, bro. Like, come on, man, you gotta hook it up, dude.
Oh man, that's how you fucking do this horror movie, dude. Okay, not the poop thing, but okay, so you push through the thing,
Not the
You see
poop thing.
Yeah, you see a fully
Super
furnished apartment on the other side, and at some point you hear noises and shit like that. You're looking, and like Ricky said, there's like a whole apartment over there with no doors in there. But it's like you
Mhm.
hear noise over there, and you know that it's like furnished. So what the fuck's over there? And now it's like a spooky ghost story, and Candyman's
Yeah.
living on the other side of that, just kind of hanging out watching football.
Or
or
a
some shit.
Gary
I don't know.
Busey is living in your house scary story.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
Oh, man, we
starts.
still gotta watch
That's
that one.
scary
Fuck that
too,
shit.
dude.
Fuck that shit. Okay,
Guys,
Busey,
there's
if
a
he
name
ever
for
fucking
that.
asks you to fucking
It's
try
like-
and fucking
it's
gauge
frogging.
his ears, or
Yeah.
like fucking gauge your ears, don't fucking let him. Okay, the fucker's psycho.
Yeah, Gary Busey it was in a movie where he frogged somebody before that term was even made.
Yeah, it turns out that's real. People actually do that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, how fucking. Then again, I was like, somebody could definitely do that to like Asmongold. 100%. Like, he would have no idea. Like, he wouldn't even realize, oh, that's weird. I don't remember doing this trash. Well, whatever. That's fucked up. But I don't know. I don't know what people do with themselves. I can't even imagine just fucking.
What was
I
fucking
think
movie
that
called?
would be a scarier movie. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I thought
keep
there'd be
on-
something to do with candy. That's the part that pisses me
That's
off.
what I'm saying, bro. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
why
saying.
is he called Candyman? Like what
Yeah.
in
At the
there
beginning,
made
there's
him
fucking candy and razor blades, which is like,
Yeah.
wait, that shit's real? Who's the
Mhm.
dickhead who does that?
I know. I mean, who the fuck's
I don't
John
know.
Candy? Maybe it wasn't supposed to be about him.
No, it wasn't about him.
Well, maybe it was
John
supposed to,
Candy's
and they
rad,
made
dude.
and they made it about someone else, and maybe it was supposed to be about that dude named John Candy. I see that. See now this is trouble. I know the name. I don't know who the fuck it is though.
You don't know who John Candy is?
I know the fucking name, but I cannot place it to a face or a movie.
We've definitely watched a movie with
Oh,
him
I
in it.
guarantee you we
Yeah.
have. I
Yeah, we
cannot
watched
place
Planes,
his
Trains,
fucking
and
face
Automobiles.
or his
Home
fucking.
Alone.
Are you-
Uncle Buck. Great at
Oh,
He-
movies.
okay,
He's the
and
main
there we fucking
character
go.
of Uncle Buck.
Yeah, okay, and there you go. And now I know who he is because you see his fucking face and whatever he's done has completely fucking left my fucking brain. And it's like, no, this is information that you need to fucking throw in the fucking trash pile. You don't need this information. And I was like, son of
How
a
much
fucking
scarier would Ghostbusters have been if he was the fucking keymaster? He was originally supposed to be the Keymaster, I think.
Yeah.
Well, think about like Rick Moranis is kind of like a cute, lovable ding dong, right? You know,
Yeah.
he's not like a real scary dude. Now, fucking John Candy, all fucking psychoed out, running out. That's fucking scary.
Honestly, fucking young John Candy probably could have been a good fucking Joker.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Just let him get fucking crazy on it there. I mean, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
what's his fucking face? Oh fuck, I can't believe I fucking forgot his fucking name.
Jared
Fucking
Leto.
no, fuck Jared Leto. He's fucking stupid. He's fucking worst goddamn fucking Joker out there.
That's why I was saying if he could do it. Like that's
No,
what I
yeah.
thought. That's where I
No,
thought you were
no,
going.
yeah.
Like,
No,
if
no, no,
fucking
yeah, but,
Jared Leto can do it at all. Why is
fucking-
Jimmy Simpson not Joker?
He should be Joker in the
Who
new
the fuck
movie.
is Jimmy Simpson?
He should be.
He's one of the McPoyles. He's the one who acts like the Joker.
Okay.
He eventually. I don't know if
Dresses
that-
up like the Joker at some point. Good
Yeah,
call,
I was gonna say
Kelly.
something else, but I don't know.
Is
I don't.
he
wanna
the
spoil
one
it.
who Frank gets the board and pushes him off the roof?
No, it's the other
Oh.
one.
Oh, okay.
Liam.
Okay.
Guys, I
Believe
think we
me,
need
what-
to watch Hider in the House at some point also. I'm just watched the trailer.
Oh, for God's sake!
and this thing actually looks pretty good.
I think
also,
it's a good movie. At least
Also,
from what I
because we
recall,
need to
being like-
to talk about Ricky's dream again, because we had an idea and I can't remember what the dream was, but we got it, or not the dream, but I can't remember what the idea was, and it was something to do with we got to get Gary Busey in on something. Oh no, I was gonna get Ricky to recall, because I asked him if he remembered what the house looked, and do you remember that dream Ricky had where Gary Busey's trying to pierce his ear with
Yes.
a gun?
It freaked me the fuck
Yeah, you just
out.
brought it up a second ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I asked Ricky if he remembered what the house looked like, and he said yeah. So I was like, all right, so if we put that information into some AI thing and see if we can actually find what this house is, and then see if we can get Gary Busey there, and then we could do a fucking reality show with Ricky and Gary Busey in this fucking house.
Fuck
And don't tell Ricky
that.
that he's going,
Fuck
that Gary Busey's gonna be there.
that.
Because I'll bet you it won't cost that much to get Gary Busey out there anymore.
I mean, look, look, guys. At first, I'd be hell excited to see Gary Busey, but the moment he fucking starts busting out weird fucking tools, going like, "Hey, let me try to gauge your ears, there, buddy," I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you, dude. Fuck you."
Why are you so anti-ear gauging? That's my question.
Okay, look, if you had a fucking, I'm not anti-ear gauging, okay, look. But if you had a fucking dream where Gary Busey's trying to fucking gauge your ear and he's looking for shit there and you can't find nothing, okay, so eventually he pulls out a fucking 9mm and he's like, "Don't worry about it, it's gonna work, it's gonna be all good." And then goes up and tries to fucking pierce your fucking ear by shooting, or pierce your ear by shooting with a 9mm thing there, and all you motherfuckers are just laughing about it, going like, "Ha, it's cool, it's just Gary Busey, you don't gotta worry about him." I'm like, this fucker's trying to shoot me. It's Gary Busey with his huge teeth and that fucking smile and that laugh. Yeah, bro, like that's fucking goddamn terrifying, dude. All right?
Imagine as he's getting ready to, he does
Get
that.
out of that.
Exactly. Like that's
Ricky,
just fucking
Ricky,
terrifying,
you know why
bro.
we didn't just defend you in the dream? Because you know how much fucking money you're set for life. This is the scariest thing. Like he's gonna have to pay you half of his money. 100%. Like he's gonna have to.
I mean, fuck.
Like what is he
bro.
gonna do? Like not pay you half of his money? He has to.
He fucking gauge my ear with the fucking 9mm.
Yeah, dude. Like what do you can't just let him gauge your ear.
Against my will, no less. Like I was like, no, thank
Yeah.
you. And he's like, no, it's gonna be great. We're gonna do this. And then I'm like, no, bro. Like I'm good on this. You know how Gary Busey is. He's very assertive. Very dominant there. And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like.
He's worried Gary Busey's going to dominate him.
I mean, honestly, wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I think
It's Gary Busey we're talking about
ear
here,
gauging
man.
is a metaphor for something else.
I mean, like, hopefully it wasn't, but who knows? It fucking
definitely
could
was.
have been.
Yeah.
I mean, and
It
he's trying to do it with the
definitely
9mm.
was.
And he's trying to do it with the 9mm. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Like, that's why I was pissed when I fucking captured his ass. Finally,
in
and
the
you
future,
guys let
if
them
that ever
unsupervised.
does happen, you need to just convince him that he's using the wrong equipment, and that you'd love to do it with the right equipment. And then the second he quits, you get the fuck out of there, and then you collect money.
I mean, but who
Okay.
knows? Maybe Gary Busey's like the horror movie fucking villains. Like no matter how fast you run away from them, they're always just fucking like.
Okay, I
a little bit
watched it. I
behind you.
watched the show with him when he was like 20 years younger, and the motherfucker gets winded for sure. Okay,
Okay.
you're good to go.
Okay, that's good to know. It's
All
good
right,
to
you need to
know.
just make sure you do like a base amount of cardio, and you'll be set.
Okay.
For that, and extremely unlikely. I'd be more worried about some guy like fucking Tom Cruise wanting to do this.
Oh my fucking god! Seriously.
You know he would do it,
Oh,
and then he's got a whole fucking ton of Sea Org guys to fucking hold you down.
And the fucking
That's way
issue being
scary.
too is that's gonna be hella hard to sue the motherfucker afterwards because the fucking church is fucking closed.
Scientology, dude.
Yeah,
They're
his
gonna be
goddamn
like all
fucking
the
cult
Sea
he's
Org
part
guys
of.
are gonna be like, no, Ricky was exposing himself.
I'm like, of
Ricky will
course
be
I
like,
was. I was trying
yeah.
to scare him the fuck away.
I was trying to get him. You know, I mean, who isn't gonna want Tom Cruise to look at it?
It's Tom Cruise. My fucking dick
Yeah.
is longer than he is tall. I was just mesmerized how fucking short he is. All right. I want to compare. I was like, well, how much longer is my dick to his height? It's actually kind of fucking amazing.
Damn it, Ricky.
Fucking short little dude does his own fucking stunts there because
Well, now you're
praised the
starting to
fucking
be
Xenu.
one of those heightest guys, and I can't abide that shit. So, you know, that's not funny.
What is fucking you same size
You're
as Tom
body
Cruise
shaming
there?
Tom Cruise now.
What are you the same size as Tom Cruise there, Eric?
No, not even close. I think he's like 5'4".
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
like
The
a small little guy.
The guy's
I'm
fucking
just
tiny,
saying,
bro.
with the Sea Org dudes, he could be a real threat. Because, like, the Sea Org guys are basically his slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
it says 5'7", but he's definitely shorter than 5'7".
Oh fuck no, he ain't.
Definitely
It's
5 shorter
acting.
than 5'7".
Look,
Get-
if I
get
was
on
going
there
to
and edit
become an
that shit,
actor,
Steven.
I would be 6 foot tall.
Get on his fucking
Okay.
IMDb and edit that shit. Okay, you need to put him down as fucking.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying Amazon to edit
his-
Tom Cruise's shit.
His
All right?
fucking 5'2".
He's got a.
Needs to wear a booster seat legally whenever he's in a vehicle. All right.
Emotional damage.
Ricky's making a pretty strong argument for this. That Tom Cruise is a tiny little guy. Oh my god! What if Tom Cruise is like actually one of those fucking? Oh man, I can't remember what the fuck they're called. He's an elf.
Yeah.
He does have
I mean,
elf-like features.
Yeah, he
He
does.
does. He does. He does. He's
Oh, that's
tiny.
scary.
He believes in a mythical creature that
Doesn't
he
s-
thinks gives him superpowers.
Doesn't seem to age very much either.
Yeah, I mean,
No, he fucking doesn't.
you know, I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff about him, you know, that would, you know, make you think that.
Then
you know,
again, if you drank as much like blood that came from the people that the Candyman was abducting, dude, you'd be
Yeah.
fucking looking good too.
true,
You know.
So I was reading. Apparently, Candyman in Clive Barker's original story was completely white, like fucking powder white.
An
And
albino
had
guy.
a- what? Yeah, he was completely
Like an
albino,
albino?
basically. Yeah, and he had an unruly red beard, so he was basically the ultimate ginger, Ricky.
fucking trying to fucking portray an ultimate fucking.
That
ginger
doesn't
on
make
this
it.
shit
Oh, they
there.
must have had to change it. What?
I don't know. This is just what it says on the thing. It says Clive Barker's original story had been described as an imposing, possibly. Oh, I read that incorrectly. Okay, it says imposing, possibly white man. So I thought it said
Yeah.
impossibly white man.
I was like,
I
this-
merged two words together here, and okay, that makes more
Possibly
sense.
white.
I'm like, why is it some fucking albino guy coming after them? And it
Well, I
says
mean,
he's got
because you can be African American and have a red beard.
yeah, yeah.
Wasn't there?
Yeah,
Wasn't there? a fucking-
Simon.
But this guy didn't have a beard at all.
Wasn't there a basketball
He's
player
supposedly-
or some shit like that? That's like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
black
there
and have
is.
red
I don't
hair.
know his name, but
I
yeah,
forget
you're
his
right.
name
Ricky.
too, but yeah.
Steve knows a guy. I was friends with him in high school that had the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
No, I
not,
don't-
yeah,
not
it's cool.
not a common combination.
No,
Genetics there, you know.
well, I mean, it's yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, the
it's
Candyman
not
thing didn't
weird,
make
it's
any
just
fucking
that,
sense still though. It's
you know.
like
Why do they call him Candyman? They didn't call him Mr. Honey. Like that would be
Mr.
funny.
B.
You
Yeah.
know, the Bee Man,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mr. Hook, Slice and Dice,
Yeah.
Mhm.
deep voice slasher. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff they could call him. You know, and that didn't make any fucking sense.
Oh man, that lady fucking has superpowers. I forgot about that. She got fucking hit in the face with that hook by that guy in the bathroom, and then she fucking heals in a day. Like that eye was huge.
Oh, I know.
There's no fucking way she would have healed that eye, and like the makeup could have covered the scar on her head, but her eye would not have healed in like a
No.
day
No.
Well,
from
then she
that
was almost
looking like
dead
that.
too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was real fucked up. Yeah, there's like tons of blood on the ground. Like just fucking, so a head wound, bleeding that much. She's laying in the fucking thing. Her fucking eye is just swollen and can't see out of it. And somehow, like 1 or 2 days later, her eye is completely healed. Like she wouldn't be able to see out of that motherfucker with how hard she
Oh.
got hit.
She has some
Way.
incredibly good rejuvenative.
Yeah.
Skin
She's
mean,
like
sixth
fucking
grade-
dead. She's Deadpool's fucking
Mhm.
wife or some shit. I don't know.
Speaking of Deadpool, do you know
Thank
who
you,
we
Eric.
saw at the fucking pumpkin patch?
No.
We saw
Deadpool, I assume?
Deadpool at the pumpkin
Yes.
patch.
Yeah.
I got pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was a guy, I'm guessing it was Deadpool, dressed up as Deadpool at the pumpkin patch.
I mean, it had to be.
And I was like,
Mhm.
okay, why the fuck are you at a pumpkin patch, bro?
Mhm.
I saw Winter Soldier
Joe-
in Grass Valley like a week or 2 months ago.
The actual Winter Soldier or a guy who looks like him?
No, just the guy who looks like him. He was wearing the
Oh.
costume though too, and I was like, "Why the fuck is this guy dressed in this costume?" I'm like, I was looking on like Grass Valley, like if there's some kind of event going on, is there a con going on? It's like, man, I'm in fucking Grass Valley, and there's a con going on. Let's go see this shit. And I don't know why this guy was dressed
There
like
was
that.
a con going on.
Yeah,
They were conning Steve.
they were trying to make me think there was a convention that I'd go to.
You
and
should
then
have
steal my
fucking
money.
conned that guy.
Yeah, try to
Oh
get
my
his arm.
God, Sebastian Stan, how are
should've
you
tried-
doing?
I should have tried to get his arm. I know. God damn it.
Yeah, and then just tackle him and start chopping his arm off. The guy's like,
Yeah.
it's fucking pain. You're like, God, your fucking steel arm sucks, dude.
I thought this thing was supposed to be fucking what the fuck's that metal? Vibranium. Bullshit.
Fucking liar.
Should've- would be really funny is if you said unobtainium to the guy.
Yeah.
Titanium.
Yeah, the guy's
While I'm
like,
cutting his arm off, he makes fun of me for
Yeah.
calling it fucking unobtainium. This is in fucking Avatar, right?
or that I think they used that in that core movie too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, the
Unobtainium.
stupid
Which
unobtainium
means the
shit.
core and Avatar are in the same universe. So
Oh my God. Wait, maybe they just changed. They just did a different move in that that universe.
yeah.
So instead of like going to the core and restarting it, they just sent ships, and they've got a bunch of and then they actually restarted it after. So now everybody didn't die.
The
Yeah.
Avatar, the core, Spider-Man 2 apparently had unobtainium. I guess that's probably what he used to make the fusion reactor thing work in that movie. Cock. And then apparently Halo has it. So I don't remember
really?
it. I don't remember it in Halo, but all right. Maybe that's what they call the metal that the fucking Forerunners used to build the rings. So, no clue. But yeah, so now
Holy
now we know
shit.
all those worlds are in the same galaxy.
Well, that's a little scary.
That means Avatar is in the same world as Spider-Man 2, which also means it's in the same world as all the Marvel movies now.
So why doesn't Spider-Man just go out there and start bending shit?
Wrong Avatar.
Oh, you're talking about Blue Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spider-Man wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bender. Come on, man.
That terrible movie where those stupid assholes kill a whole bunch of cool Marines who are just trying to do their job.
Those fucking cool mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those mechs.
There's no way they would lose. It's impossible. They would just have fucking just kick the shit out of those stupid assholes. Stupid blue pieces of shit. They wouldn't even know what happened.
Well, if you watch the next one, they don't really lose. They're still there. They just stop spreading as much. No.
I don't
They
know.
lost
I hate
that
those,
battle, I
I
guess.
hate those fucking anti-human movies. It's like, first of all, we are the space orcs. We need to fucking
Oh
embrace
god, yeah, 100%.
it. Okay.
We are
The-
just
like,
like the
dude,
undying motherfuckers out there. Of
Listen
the
to
fucking...
this. This fucking guy. Have you guys seen Fire in the Sky? I almost picked it for our movie.
Yeah.
Did we watch it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's a
don't think so.
UFO movie where this guy gets abducted
It's got a super
they're
creepy
dragging-
scene in that. That one's
and they're
fucking
dragging him through the ship and everything, and he's like basically helpless. Now, when he was on Joe Rogan, he told him, he goes, "Yeah, I bumped into one of these fucking guys after I woke up, and the fucking thing went flying away from him." Like, and I was like, and then I heard on a whole different podcast with a different guy that like they have to fucking knock us out because if we're awake, we can like rip their fucking arms off and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, we're the predator. We need to start working out.
Mhm.
And
Well,
and
there
then we
was,
need to get like fucking cool helmets and fucking laser guns and steal some of their ships and then fly around and just fucking rip their backbones out and be like, ah,
Oh, oh.
hell
Well, there's this
yeah.
whole fucking term there that I've read on fucking certain things there. It's pretty much
apparently a piece of shit.
all right. But pretty much like fuck, I forgot where I was going with it. Totally fucking forgot where I was going with this. It's gone. It was there. It disappeared.
Mm. I remember watching Fire in the Sky as a kid. Like somehow I watched that one, couldn't watch anything else. And I remember that fucking scene where he gets covered with all that shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Like,
It's
I don't know, I
scary.
just see that. Yeah, I was like, oh man. Like that's what shows up when I looked it up, and I'm like, man,
You don't
ugh.
want that to happen to you, dude.
Nope,
Fuck that.
nope.
Fuck that. That shit would be terrible. Ugh. No, thank you. You know. Mm-mm. Nope. But anyways, that shit's rad. I mean, aliens, that's pretty cool. But what's even radder than that is that we can just rip their arms off. Guys, that's the ticket. You just have to I'm telling you right now, if only I could convince some aliens to try and fucking kidnap Robert, we're going to get a spaceship. Okay? That, or maybe I would get lucky and I could berserk out. Because as long as one of us can fucking berserk out, I can make a clean sweep. That ship's not very big. And they don't have any, they're not expecting that. They're going to be like, yep, it's another regular thing where we're just going to, put our fingers in his butt for some reason. I don't know what their obsession with putting fingers in butts is, but I mean, you'll have to ask them that.
Maybe that's where their brains are at, and so they just automatically assume that's where our brain is.
Ew.
Here's the scariest part of this. I've seen scientists say that there's no reason for them to do that kind of stuff. And then I literally watched a National Geographic show where these guys were pulling Greenland sharks up and then pulling them out of the fucking water, throwing them on the ice, and then jamming their fucking thumbs in their ass. And I'm like, dude, we're literally we're fucking alien abducting millions of sharks a year.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrifying.
Sharks, fish, all that good shit there. We're just abducting the motherfuckers.
Yeah. They don't have, what are they going to do about it? Nothing. So they just get abducted and get somebody's fingers jammed up their butt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you were saying, Steve?
I was just gonna ask, what rating did you guys give this movie?
This is like I was going to say 1.5. What? The lady's boobs, it's a 2.5.
Eric?
Instead of Saved by the Bell, it's Saved by the Boob, huh?
Well, they were nice. Like, it was nice to see, like, I don't know. I like a full handful.
Like a full handful.
They were good. I was like, holy shit.
Okay.
I
Kelly, what
give
rating?
it 1 second, Sonny. 3.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 1. It just did not speak to me.
And I gave this movie 1.5 stars. Next week we all talked about it, and we're gonna watch the first Halloween movie, Halloween in 1978.
Halloween 1978. I
Yep.
will go and I will look that up right now.
All right.
Ricky just put Halloweener on his phone.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got
Ricky,
weird
that's something
dildos that are
different.
empty.
Yeah.
Halloweener.
dude.
Is there a movie called
They get to dress up
Halloweener?
too, Steve. Okay, it's not just
That's
for
true.
little kids. And
There's definitely
you know.
a porno called Halloweener, Ricky. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie. There's a fucking a kid's book. It looks like called Halloweener, and it's about a wiener dog.
Oh, actually, I've
Halloweener.
seen that. I think Stanley has this book.
He does not have it, but it would be
Oh, he
something that
doesn't?
you'd want to.
Maybe
No,
I wanted to get it for him or something.
you've only bought him like maybe 3 out of all of his books.
Oh, that's not
There- there-
zero. Guess how many
I-
books my dad
I
bought me?
know. I'm not saying that's
It
a
was,
bad
it
thing.
was
I'm just saying
actually
I know the books. He does not.
negative books because he took away shit. What are you doing there? What are you reading that? Nope. You're not doing that. I'm throwing it away.
Can't have you educated. You might
No.
rebel against me.
All right, guys. If nobody has anything else, that's gonna be it.
No, I'm good.
You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on not. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
Talk to you guys next week, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll be playing some games. I assume
Big
Kelly will
games.
be joining me for some Phasmo on Wednesday.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
that shit
there's that
fucking...
update, right?
We hopefully we'll have the Halloween update.
Yeah, and as
by
soon as
then.
they fucking release that shit on the fucking the Xbox there with crossplay.
Yeah, then we'll get Ricky also.
Yeah.
And then I might play some Dead Island on Tuesday. Depends on how I'm feeling. But that'll be
I
it.
got
though.
another soccer game to go to. That's why I'm not helping out.
Oh, no worries. I assumed you guys
It's
were,
the last one.
Last
were
one.
busy.
Last one.
And then,
Nice.
yeah, I don't know what we have to do next week, but I have a bunch of crap I have to do before it super snows, which might be coming very soon.
Tuesday after that's
Didn't
Halloween.
you guys just
so-
get out of the super snows?
Yeah, we probably won't be doing anything.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, huh, Ricky?
It just feels like you guys just got out of the fucking time where it's like, like you've already had like your snow for the fucking year where you've already been buried in, and now it's like it went away. You hit summer, and it's like you guys don't get summer. Here's another snowstorm.
Well, that is actually right. Yes, we are.
That's kind of
going
what it seems like it's
back
doing to you right
More
now.
superstorm time.
Yep.
But they're just gonna be like,
Well,
gonna be more snow.
Well, get on working on, building that, that hatch on your roof there, so you can still get out of your house.
Don't say that.
Well, we got an upstairs window, 2 of them.
Well, like, what if it goes above the window, though?
I
You know
tell you
what I
what,
mean?
if it goes above the window, the world's over. Doesn't matter. Goes above that window, dude. Like, it's all done.
Uh-huh.
Those fucking windows are like 20 feet in the air. If we get
Eric's
20
got,
feet
like,
of
a chalk
snow-
mark up there, it's like, past this point, it's into the world. All bets are off.
Well, I mean, it would be. It'd be like a nuclear winter or something. Knock on wood. Like, that's not that. Oh, that'll never happen. Like, I'm not gonna actually say that. That was
Eric's
a
out there
joke.
digging his way out there with 2 fucking miniguns in his boxers, just screaming maniacally and while he's shooting his guns off.
I could just imagine dealing with the shit after that. God damn. I don't want to even think about it. The whole time, you know what I'm going to be thinking? I wanted to make an underground bunker this whole fucking time, but oh no, everybody wants me to pay them for it. Like, we couldn't have just done this one on the cuff or whatever. Like, I'd let anybody who loaned me money stay in the bunker until they pissed me off.
Exactly. Like
Which might take a long time. That might not even ever happen. I don't know.
It just
you know?
depends on, how fat you get them and how long your food stores last.
I don't think I'd ever de-gem down to eating another person, but I would definitely eat their dog or something before I
Oh,
let it slide. Hey,
Because no.
but,
Uh-huh,
you know,
uh-huh.
I've
Kelly's like,
starved before. I know what it's like.
Kelly's-
It's not fun.
Kelly Spring's like, no, I'm gonna eat that bitch over there long before I eat
No,
Luna.
neither
alright?
one. Oh god. Oh god. No.
It was like Mrs. Sanderson's gonna get eaten first. I'm not eating their dog, and I'd be like,
Mhm.
no, we're definitely eating the dog first.
Kelly's like,
We're not
so
gonna
long
go
as me and
straight to the
Luna
Donner Party.
get
We're gonna
our
at least have a
share,
good excuse.
we're fine.
Could you imagine that? Like you're in a situation where you're gonna have to Donner Party somebody, but you start off with the people. And then it turns out you get rescued like 2 days after the last guy.
Oh
and they're like-
god.
They're like,
God.
there's cows. You guys have like 5 cows and some goats.
You guys
What
have been
the
stuck
fuck?
in there for a week. What are you doing?
Well,
You've been in here for fucking 2.5 hours.
I got hungry.
What the hell?
I got hungry,
Oh,
man.
I thought it was longer, man. I'm stuffed. No wonder, man. Whoo.
So I told the contractor we need to have a fucking clock out here. All right, and he didn't give me a clock.
It's okay. I'm part German, all right? It's just
Mhm.
something we do sometimes.
Exactly. It's my
Just
culture.
sometimes. Just whenever you feel like it.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.